Good evening. Tonight, we bring you a comprehensive report on a landmark shift in U.S. immigration law, a development that has been years in the making. This is a story that touches millions of lives across the nation and will reshape the landscape of immigration as we know it. After months of intense debate and bipartisan negotiations, Congress has officially passed the Permanent Resident Advancement Act of 2025. The bill was met with both fervent support and staunch opposition, but ultimately, it garnered enough votes to become law. This is a sweeping overhaul that directly impacts green card holders nationwide, offering new pathways and opportunities for those seeking to build their lives in the United States. The act addresses long-standing issues within the immigration system and aims to create a more efficient and equitable process for permanent residents. For years, the path to citizenship has been slow and uncertain, often fraught with bureaucratic hurdles and extensive waiting periods. Many have faced years of separation from loved ones, struggling to navigate the complexities of the existing system. This new law streamlines the process, shortens wait times, reducing the backlog that has plagued the immigration system for decades. It introduces measures to expedite application processing and improve communication between government agencies and applicants, and expands opportunities for millions, offering a beacon of hope to those who have long dreamed of becoming American citizens. This act promises to unlock the potential of countless individuals and families, allowing them to fully contribute to the fabric of American society. It's not just a policy update, it's a reflection of our nation's values and a commitment to welcoming newcomers. It's a fundamental shift in how permanent residents are welcomed into American society, signaling a new era of inclusivity and opportunity. This law represents a significant step forward in our nation's ongoing journey to create a more just and equitable immigration system. We'll break down what this means for families, exploring the specific provisions that will impact their lives and futures. We'll hear from families who have been directly affected by the previous system and learn how this new law will offer them a chance to finally realize their dreams. Communities, examining how this legislation will strengthen local economies and foster greater cultural understanding. We'll speak with community leaders and experts to assess the broader impact of this law on our society and the American dream, reaffirming the promise of opportunity and prosperity for all who seek it. We'll delve into the historical context of immigration in America and explore how this new law fits into the larger narrative of our nation's identity. Stay with us as we explore the key changes and what they mean for you, providing you with the information you need to understand this important new law and its implications. We'll also be providing resources and guidance for those who may be eligible for benefits under the Permanent Resident Advancement Act of 2025. So, what does the Permanent Resident Advancement Act actually mean for you, for your family, and for your community? It's a question many are asking, and the answers are significant. This legislation brings about a series of changes designed to streamline the path to citizenship and improve the lives of permanent residents. What does it actually do? Let's break down the key components and explore how they impact individuals and families navigating the complex immigration system. We'll delve into the specifics of the law, examining each provision and its intended effect. The biggest change, and perhaps the most impactful, is that green card holders can now apply for citizenship after just 3 years of permanent residency, a significant reduction down from the previous requirement of 5 years. This accelerates the timeline for those seeking full citizenship, allowing them to participate more fully in civic life sooner. The law also tackles the persistent issue of family visa backlogs, which have kept families separated for far too long. It addresses these backlogs by funding more staff and upgrading technology within immigration agencies. This investment aims to streamline the processing of applications and reduce waiting times. The ultimate goal is to speed up family reunification, bringing loved ones together more quickly and efficiently. Furthermore, green card renewals now come with an automatic 36-month extension, providing added security and peace of mind. This extension is crucial for protecting jobs and ensuring uninterrupted travel rights for permanent residents, especially during periods of processing delays. This is particularly important during processing delays, which can often create uncertainty and hardship. Plus, recognizing the importance of language proficiency and civic knowledge, a new federal grant program will fund citizenship classes. These grants will also support English instruction, providing valuable resources for those seeking to improve their language skills. This commitment to education is aimed at making the naturalization process more accessible and equitable for all eligible individuals. This is about more than just paperwork and bureaucratic processes. It's about creating real opportunities for families to thrive, to build better lives, and to fully contribute to their communities. It's about fostering a more inclusive and welcoming society for all. The headline, A Faster Path to Citizenship. Millions can now apply 2 years sooner, provided they meet existing requirements like English proficiency and good moral character. For many, this means voting, job opportunities, and true security come much sooner. The law also modernizes the application process, requiring USCIS to digitize forms and provide real-time updates. Fee waivers and reductions for low-income applicants make citizenship more attainable. Standards remain high, but the process is now faster, fairer, and more transparent. The Act brings new rights, like earlier access to federal student aid and clearer travel protections. Green card holders can now study, work, or handle family emergencies abroad with less risk of losing status. Customs and Border Protection must follow uniform guidelines, reducing arbitrary questioning. But with these rights come responsibilities. Maintaining a clean record, reporting address changes, and engaging in civic life. The law encourages volunteering and community involvement, making integration a two-way street. The updated 3-year rule now applies to the vast majority of green card holders, streamlining the naturalization process for many. This change represents a significant shift in eligibility requirements, making it easier for lawful permanent residents to pursue U.S. citizenship. It's a welcome update that reflects a more modern and inclusive approach to immigration. Previously, spouses of U.S. citizens already had this benefit, allowing them to apply for citizenship sooner than other green card holders. This was in recognition of the strong family ties and contributions these individuals often make to their communities. Now, this advantage is extended to a broader range of permanent residents. However, applicants must still demonstrate a substantial connection to the United States. They must be physically present in the U.S. for at least 18 months out of those 3 years, ensuring they've established roots and are actively participating in American society. This requirement helps maintain the integrity of the naturalization process. It's also important to remember that extended or frequent long trips abroad can significantly affect your eligibility for naturalization. The government carefully reviews travel history to determine if an applicant has truly maintained residency in the U.S. Consult with an immigration expert to understand how your travel patterns might impact your application. Recognizing the unique circumstances of some applicants, new exceptions have been introduced to help those engaged in humanitarian work abroad or those living with disabilities. These exceptions acknowledge the valuable contributions of these individuals and ensure they are not unfairly disadvantaged in the naturalization process. These changes are aimed at making the naturalization process more inclusive and accessible to a wider range of eligible individuals. The goal is to create a pathway to citizenship that is fair, equitable, and reflects the diverse fabric of American society. It's crucial to understand that this law doesn't change the fundamental requirements for obtaining a green card in the first place. The eligibility criteria for becoming a lawful permanent resident remain the same. This update focuses solely on what happens you've successfully obtained your green card, specifically the time frame for applying for naturalization. It's about accelerating the path to citizenship for those who have already met the requirements for permanent residency. It's also important to remember that certain factors, such as a criminal record, can still bar applicants from naturalization, regardless of how long they've held a green card. A thorough background check is a standard part of the naturalization process. Given the complexities of immigration law and the potential for unforeseen issues, seeking legal advice from a qualified immigration attorney is crucial, especially for those with complex cases or any concerns about their eligibility. An attorney can provide personalized guidance and ensure you're taking the right steps toward achieving your citizenship goals. The new law has sparked strong reactions. Lawmakers call it a victory for American values and unity. Supporters say it will strengthen democracy and bring stability to families. Some conservatives urge caution, emphasizing the need for robust security checks. Advocacy groups are celebrating, preparing to help residents understand their new rights. For green card holders like Anna Petrova in Texas, the law means she can apply for citizenship next year, instead of waiting 3 more. For many, it's a long-awaited chance to fully belong. Now is the time to act. If you've held a green card for 3 years, check your eligibility and gather your documents. Apply early to avoid delays as applications surge. Prepare for the English and civics tests and seek expert advice if your case is complex. Stay updated through official USCIS channels, This law is your opportunity to become a full participant in American life. Take the next step. Your future as a U.S. citizen starts now.